name is Anna. I'm a product design student at the University for the Creative Arts. My product concept is a superhuman shoe and ankle foot orthosis, which improves the walking gait and comfort of people with drop foot. My project started with thorough research to understand how drop foot affects people's everyday lives. Drop foot is quite common in people with spinal cord injuries, and it affects their ability to lift the front part of the foot. This means they either have to lift the foot up or rotate their whole leg externally outwards to be able to clear the ground during the swing phase of a gait pattern. To prevent this, many drop foot sufferers use custom-made orthotics provided by the NHS in either one or both of their feet. This is to keep their feet at 90 degrees. For example, my user Mark Gower, who has a spinal cord injury at the T4 level, uses a custom-made orthosis on his right foot. However, after interviewing Mark, I realized that day to day he prefers to wear a supportive gym strap, simply because it's more comfortable and doesn't cause any nasty pressure points. However, compared to the orthosis, it doesn't support the foot as well as it should at 90 degrees. So this inspired me to create an orthosis using a material composite that is more comfortable and accommodates those natural bone movements in the foot during walking. So I started by investigating the key pressure points on the foot and making prototypes using 3D printed TPU, which as you can see is quite nice and flexible. So during user testing, Mark gave me some positive feedback. He really liked this element because it did increase comfort, so I decided to include this feature in my final design. The next issue I wanted to tackle is how to design the product for mass manufacture, and the reason for this was to reduce the strain on the NHS. So to be able to design for mass manufacture, I needed to create a product that was adjustable from user to user. To do this, I included a V-shaped back in the orthosis shell made from polypropylene, which allows it to flex slightly and accommodate those differences. For example, if someone has a slightly bigger calf size or a slightly different foot shape. The third problem I wanted to tackle is the accessibility of shoes. So I take it for granted that I can easily slip on a pair of shoes, but for someone like Mark, the process is a lot more complicated and frustrating. So in response to this, I designed a shoe with an accessible entry system. You can see in the video here how I tried to experiment with different Velcro openings and zippers to allow the shoe to peel open. The benefit of this is that a user like Mark can keep their orthosis inside of the shoe at all times, and when they want to put it on, they can easily slip their foot in, tighten the calf strap, and zip the shoe back together. Next, aesthetics. Aesthetics were also crucial. I knew that hiding the orthosis wasn't the right thing to do inside of the shoe because it suggests there is something to be ashamed of, and that's not the effect I wanted to create. Instead, I exposed it in a way that celebrates it, similar to the way Nike exposes their Flyknit technology through mesh fabrics. Finally, I wanted to address how the shoe could be sold and purchased, so users would be able to choose their color options both for the orthosis and the shoe, creating their own custom product. This type of service would also be available to people like myself without drop foot to purchase the shoe, which increases commercial viability, and it also increases inclusivity as everyone can wear the superhuman shoe. So that summarizes my product concept. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for this opportunity.